in this major. A little bit on and off, blowing hot and cold. But it could be a hot start. That's a nice shot from Frozen to react toward JT and carry on with the P250. Will tap down Elige as well. They can leap their way onto the A site. There's two toward heaven that they have to worry about, though. Rops will now go searching for that, but they can plant the bomb safely front silo. 4 versus 3. And then double heaven push. Frozen just gets a falling floppy. Will gratefully take that one. Brokey will find Grim as well. And it's all down to Holzuk stuck in warehouse. And they most certainly know that. Carrigan with his P250 gets his second kill. And FaZe will take the T-pistol on Nuke. We have progress now down toward double doors and toward glass. Also waiting for should be a free kill from Carrigan, and there's still many players to fight as Floppy only goes 1 for 1, but thankfully for them, Frozen doesn't get taken down. It could have been a 2v2 if that kill went the other way, but Frozen gets 3 in the round, up to 8 already for Frozen, and Grim is looking to save, but he could get caught by Rops, and of course, Rops will. Rops the perennial lobby door lurker on Nuke. Everyone knows it on Complexity, but it doesn't mean Rops can't get good work done. 25 seconds. Did Holzuk catch an arm? A bit of intel there on FaZe. There's definitely a chance. Now, there'll be a lot of noise being made, but if Holzuk even gets 1 from this, it'll be very impressive. Do they check it is the question, and he hits a dink, but no more. However, Grim's AK is in position, and Frozen has to do more work with this. Bomb is once again being planted front silo, but they're going to try and pounce on it. And Carrigan, he only gets 1. Thankfully, Frozen's still there on 18 HP. He makes it happen. Another triple kill for Frozen. He's looking great to start off this matchup. But now JT is certainly isolated. How does he get 1 and stay alive? Well, he does get 1, but he can't stay alive. As I suspected, Brokey will hit a quick trade. Rops can pounce at any moment. There has been a drop down from heaven, as you can see with the X-ray. Spotted out. Floppy goes down. 4v2 for FaZe, and Rain is still lurking around outside as well, as we all know he can do so well. Elige trying to look for him, but timing might not go his way. They've now spotted each other out, but Elige is certainly stuck here and now incredibly low. Nothing he can do about that. FaZe will reach 5 in a matter of moments. Halzuk is looking for something from Secret, actually, but he's going to keep that up, of course. Won't be allowed to. Another crispy headshot from Frozen. Team ace from FaZe. With smokes up, there is still a couple of flashes available for FaZe as well, and an HE on Frozen if he wants to try and peek off the timing using those smokes. The Molly will try and clear out Dark, and it does push Brokey forward. That's a nice kill from JT. Floppy will help out with that one, and the kills are currently going Complexity's way, but Carrigan is still alive. Now he needs to do it 1v2 though, and it's not going to happen for him. Halzuk has the kit. They haven't got time. Oh no, Complexity. They couldn't get the kit on the bomb. Floppy was not the player with that kit that I mentioned. Holzuk wasn't close enough, and they may have got all the kills, but not the round. Could be a little bit closer. Second, here's Grim with the MP9. Elige has taken his second kill of the game too on Frozen, so now all of these half-buy rounds for Complexity where they actually have a man advantage to work with. Shame they can't find these on gun rounds. Can they find a way to convert this? JT will silently make his way off of top hut and play closer in toward the hut itself. Might go for a peek, actually. Could catch a nice timing, and does, actually. Nice shot on Rops, and that 1 for 1 certainly isn't a bad thing with just a deagle. 39 still in play. Rain, though, once again an important kill. He's been struggling a little bit so far in this major. He said so himself. He's been feeling a little bit of nerves in that HLTV interview. So important kill, but he will go down to Floppy this time, and it's down to Brokey. And of course, they know exactly where he is now. MP9 and Scout versus AK. But surely Brokey is aware there won't be any defuse kit in play on this round. He tries to go for the first kill and then to play the time, but not this time. And finally, Complexity will get themselves off the mark. 2 AKs recovered. Defuse will come in time this time. And there's their first on the board. Dragon's done it again. He's lurked through Mini, and JT can't save his teammate quick enough. And all those cheeky plays that works out for an opening for FaZe. But Elige's answered back this time. Starting to wake up his Elige in this game. Good to see from him. Always fun to watch an Elige in top form. in the round after this, even if they're all to go down. So definitely worth going for it and not worth saving, but they definitely won't be saving because JT's got a nice little lineup. Elige finds the last. Can it afford them a bomb plant, perhaps? I don't think it's possible with Floppy in this position. But he only gets one. Brokey can get that bomb planted in that smoke and will just be allowed to get it down. But of course, there is a player in the vents for Grim to worry about. Usually that doesn't sort of work out when they're dropping into a crosshair like that. But Rob's taking a long time to get that kill, and now he's so low. Surely he can't get more done. He actually does really well to take Grim too. Good damage from Rops with that hero AK, and they do get a plant, which helps up that next round purchase, of course. But Complexity will make it 3 in a row. I like the strategy from FaZe. Could be a bit of a shock for the B defender, and Carrigan gets his lurk kill as well. We know Floppy loves to do work here, and once again, he gets his double. Grim takes out that lurk. Rain will finally deal with Floppy, though, and there's a chance to perhaps get this bomb down. But I don't think they're going to be allowed to just yet. They're going to need to frag their way out of trouble, and Rain hits a lovely shot on Holzerk. 12 seconds is the problem, though, and now Elige taking Rain makes this borderline impossible for Frozen. He's somehow allowed to get the bomb planted, but he's about to be pinned between Grim and Elige, and that's never going to happen for Frozen in a month of Sundays. Complexity 4 in a row and a chance to make a 7-5 half happen from 7-0 behind. But Nuke is more even these days than it's ever been before. What can Carrigan do? He's realised that there's an opening on ramp. He's lurked his way all the way through. Is there a world in which you can get a kill in the side somewhere? There it is, from heaven. But JT switches around quickly. And a lovely frag on Frozen as well. Ready for that swing from Hut. Good individual work from JT in this half. It has to be said. The leader of Complexity, 12 and 9. And Brokey has been heard now down toward B. They don't need to pounce on this one too quickly. They can wait until everyone's in position. Halsek will try and break the smoke. Brokey is very stuck behind everything here, and he can only get the one. FaZe surely disappointed. Complexity delighted with 5 in a row to make the first half competitive. 7-5 to FaZe.
Hey guys, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG as they've added a new cool event. Complete easy daily tasks like visiting the website, opening a case, playing a classic or case battle to get cheese points, and make sure to complete all the tasks of the day to get an extra bonus. Once you collect enough, you can open different cheesy peasy cases for free and get a really cool skin. So, if you want to check out Hot Pizza GG, the link will be in the description below, and don't forget to use my code VLADOPART for another free 50 cents bonus.
To have let such a lead slip, and it could have been a dominating half. But now they're on CT side, and they're ready to go. Carrigan from Heaven will take Grim comfortably before he falls away. Might have to allow a plant to come through here, though, which obviously will give Complexity at least something decent in the following round. But JT could once again do more work. 13 kills in the game already. This ramp push is coming through. JT can't get a second. So close. Holzek will catch Rain flying up the vents, though. 3 versus 3, Holzek under pressure, does really well to get one more, and then he hides in the corner for Elige to help him out. Floppy finds Carrigan. That's 6 in a row for Complexity. He's not on an angle which allows him to fall back down toward B. Okay, there is an MP9 in play for Carrigan. Not to be on this occasion though. Rain is on the ladder in vents, ready just to strafe off once he gets a chance, and he'll do exactly that. And now the frags are coming through. The pistols from FaZe again. 2 for Frozen to end it off. So much damage from Frozen. That's it. I think his 3rd or 4th triple kill. He's up to 16 kills, and FaZe hits straight back. One of the most overpowered guns in the game, I think it's fair to say. How's it looking? He's looking to try and clear him. Checks it. And actually hits the spray. But not taking quite a lot of damage. And guess what? Carrigan's still here. He can escape back into Hut as well. But he doesn't even need to, because there's plenty of support until Grim hits 2 tasty headshots. But he needs to find 2 more. Where that came from. He's got 30 seconds. He's faked the bomb on A. And actually, he could just walk round towards single door here. The timing is just being checked by Rops. His internal clock did tick over at the right moment, but Grim still takes it. This could be a huge round for Complexity and a huge round for Grim. But Rain is here very, very soon, and Grim's not ready for it. Rain denies the clutch, and FaZe will get ever closer to map 1. But we've had a chance to break them. Kill JT nicely as well. Can't all be JT for Complexity. He's been a fantastic player for this team in this particular map. having superb amounts of impact on the defense. But unfortunately, that's the sort of thing that can't really be sustained if you are Complexity. It's just Elige alive left. Brokey has an inkling where he could be, but he captured the timing beautifully. Nice kill from Brokey, puts his KD back to even again, and FaZe have doubled the score of Complexity and are one away from their map pick. Quick A execute to possibly keep the game alive for Complexity, but there's just too many players to fight, and it's a beautiful hold from Frozen and Carrigan. It's fair to say that everyone on FaZe has played really well in this opening map, and JT is left last alive. He's been spotted out. FaZe are going to be taking their map pick comfortably. It was a good fight for Complexity. They had 6 rounds in a row at one point, but no more than that. The first ever CS2 Major. Complexity looking for a fast pistol here and a fast start to overpass. Brokey, though, with the dualies, does really well to get to, as you'd expect. And they can afford time for this bomb plant. We're in a very weird situation between these two teams. Both of them have played an overpass recently. Both of them have lost it 13-1 to Mouse and Eternal Fire, respectively. Very much doubt that'll be the case this time around. Bomb down for versus 2 for FaZe to recover from. JT can only get the 1, and now Floppy has a chance to clutch. He takes Carrigan. He takes Rops. Rain's in the open. Oh, he had a chance. I was feeling it for Floppy, but Rain stops the flop, and FaZe take the pistol. One of those SMGs is in a good position towards short. Just behind the door is Rops. You get at least 1. Oh my goodness, actually the first player jumped straight past his crosshair. That's crazy. And probably thought he killed him, but he turned away. Thing is though, Rain's still here. And Rain gets a double. Elige and JT, 2 versus 3. Good trade from Elige. He's trying to tap away at another, but that's when Carrigan swings from CT as well. And it's down to JT in the clutch. We've seen some great clutches from JT in the past on this site, on this map. But Carrigan and Brokey are going to play it together and walk it together. 1 left, 1 staying put next to CT, and Brokey wins the duel. Another important round for FaZe in this series that they've just scraped by, and now Complexity on an eco. Doesn't affect either. JT wins that duel. Frozen is stuck, and there's 2 players still on the site though, and that smoke works perfectly for Brokey. Grim charges through it, but Floppy taking charge of the site. Does he know where Carrigan is? The answer is no. He's coming in on that quick flank, and it keeps the round even. 2 versus 2. Bomb is down. It's JT and Holzek versus Carrigan and Rain. Carrigan does have that all-important defuse kit, and it can't really be afford to be lost back near bathroom. He's been allowed to get pretty close. They're going to try and peek it together, and that's a lovely shot from Rain. It's now all down to Holzek, and he's still toward truck. Carrigan finds that one as well. Another close round for Complexity, but FaZe are just better at the moment. Oh, but look where Frozen is. Does he know they've wandered past him? Oh, he's playing it perfectly, Frozen. Double kill on Grim and Holzek, and he's aware of the possibility of another close as well. Thankfully, there's a response from Floppy. He takes Carrigan quickly. He's doubling up here. Beautiful spray on Brokey. Catches him just retreating back from short. That's the B site open for business. Despite what Frozen did, this is going to be very hard for FaZe to recover. One can go down on the sandbags, actually not on default. In this next round. I think Rops will be able to as well. He's going to pick up a FAMAS. Or an MP9. On site, could get caught off guard, but just as I say that, he moves off that angle and catches both Elige and Grim. Halsek answers back though, and now it's a mess in water. Need to somehow trade their way out of this Complexity, and they're doing a good job of it. JT finds Carrigan, but now it's only Halsek, and they know where he was. That's all they need to know, and Rain will now reposition to pillar, and it's a good position to play from. But Carrigan there, that double kill was huge from him to step wide on that timing. It'll help FaZe take their 5th. You'll have to just try and creep up long without that smoke now. And you know what, funnily enough, it could help him. He's up pretty quickly, but he will go down straight away. And once again, this A-hold is so good from FaZe. And it's so good from Carrigan. Triple kill for the IGL. It's only Floppy. Spots out 1, but Rops has a nice pre-aim on it. FaZe reach 6, and once again, it's down to Carrigan. But once again, they could be overlooking the possibility of Frozen next to this angle on Playground, next to Party. And it's an easy double for Frozen, doing so much work from this position. Finally found by Floppy, and that's a free AK for him on full health. But it's still a FaZe man advantage. Second time Frozen has done so much work there. But the problem is, Rops on long is never something you would check at this stage of the round. So common on overpass. For there to be just one more CT over on long, make it impossible to deal with when you're pushing up from Bathroom, and Rain will finish off Elige. Good plant for Complexity on the... Floppy's playing really well this game, it has to be said. Had a good map 1. He's been playing pretty solid on map 2 as well, but it might be in vain. Carrigan goes hunting for information, goes through that monster smoke, so he will get taken down for free. And there's some information for Frozen. Sees one player divider. That will force Complexity to run their way up. And with 15 seconds on the clock, Frozen should be here already. Nice kill on Holzerk. He's looking to reface for another, actually. Very aggressive, but with Frozen already here, it's comfortable. And Broke will even take position on truck to take the last. Great stuff from FaZe, rotating in super fast, knowing the time on the clock. Even some to try and play pure contact, and this time FaZe aren't expecting that whatsoever. That's a nice little change up for Complexity, but once again there's a response from Rops. There's always one man on FaZe, and whichever round, whichever situation, it seems to be an insurance that gets 2 kills, hits a multi-frag. But this is a 3v2 for Complexity that can certainly work out for them, and that should deal it. That is going to be impossible, unfortunately. I like the idea. He wanted to go for it for sure. You could tell. He was the player so close. It was not going to happen. He'll save the AK. They allowed FaZe to push up close on A. However, Roberts will be taken down straight away. In Playground. And surely they don't overlook Frozen in that same position for the 3rd time in this game. He's still here. They are running around. Is it actually going to happen for the 3rd time this game? It actually is. Oh, Frozen tried to play trigger discipline. It was a 3 versus 5. He had to try something like that. And this time, it doesn't work for him. And Complexity will sweep around. That is critical for Complexity. We go into the final round of the half with FaZe on pots and pans. And a great chance for 4 on the half. Did not look likely to get this much, to be honest. Good rotation from FaZe. They've got a couple of players in position, and Rops will burst down JT beautifully. That recovers it into a 3 versus 3. But of course, he's now very much locked in. Halzerk will remove him from that angle. Frozen still on B. It's only Rain with a CZ on truck, and what can he really do with that? Tries to swing, not going to happen. And while Frozen might be here, might be a little bit too late. Phasing through the smoke could be his only plan, but of course, Elige is keeping a close eye on that, and he'll remove him beautifully. That is some life in that Complexity T side, breaking that FaZe economy finally, and it gives them a shot on CT, you would think, for sure. On the favoured CT side, but either way, the pistol is still critical, and this flash play needs to work out. Unfortunately, for FaZe, it's definitely not going to work out. Grim hits 3 lovely kills. They swing wide toward Monster. He gets a quad from that. And the manpower on B there for Complexity was way too much for FaZe to deal with. And now we've got a game. Quick rotation back toward A for FaZe. But they need this big entry on Halzerk. And it's not going to happen for Rops. The trade will come through for Brokey, but the plot has to be instant. It will be, but it's a 2 versus 4. Brokey has to somehow make a play. Can he get into bank quick enough? Even if he does, Elige is watching for it. Good pre-aim. Removes Elige. Removes Grim. Almost finds JT, but that's when Frozen peaks. And that's a classic FaZe recovery. What a round from Brokey and Frozen. That is one Complexity should not have been losing. Halzerk needs a 1-for-1. Should get it in this sort of angle. Get at least one. Brokey once again will trade him. A bit of deja vu from the previous round, perhaps. Hopefully it doesn't end the same way for Complexity. It won't end the same way for FaZe, though. It's B. And Rock spotted out one, playing with the angle, and unfortunately, JT can't stay alive much longer. It's Brokey in a clutch, and it's against Grim. He'll make his way off the railing, onto the ledge, onto the water, to not make any sound cue of him dropping in, but Brokey's still watching for it, and FaZe are just winning every single one of these close rounds, it feels like. There was so many on their CT side, 2 in a row on their T side now that have come through, thanks to Brokey and Frozen, and this time it's Brokey to close it out. There is this scout in position, and what he's trying to do is trying to bait it in, but Grim gets deleted as well. At least the Liege takes one, but it's looking too good from FaZe. There's a bit of a whiffy spray from Carrigan with the MAC-10. We all know what that can be like sometimes, but Frozen is his right-hand man. And Floppy is too far away. Complexity, it feels like they had their chance against Vitality yesterday against a below-par Zywoo, but Vitality fought their way through. It was Flames who picked up the mantle, and it feels like that was their shot. FaZe have been way too good for them today. Floppy at least trying to take a gun with him. This round comes to an end, but Frozen will take it nicely, and the impact from Frozen in this entire series. Now Floppy is going to try and go searching for at least a kill in return, but that is exactly when Brokey swings. Floppy's timing there is so painful for him, and now they'll decide to pounce toward B. Tough situation for Complexity. Grim's the only man. He's near ABC. There was a quick rotation through, but there's the tap from Rain. Has Major Rain returned at the right time for FaZe? 2 kills away from the Royal Arena. The first CS2 Major playoffs in Copenhagen. Carrigan, 2 kills away from playing in front of his home crowd at his home Major. Rops is flanking. There goes the Liege. It's down to Holzerk. He's more stuck than a stuck thing, and he'll get removed by Rain. FaZe take it comfortably, and we'll be seeing them in the playoffs in the Royal Arena.